Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Amir and I talk about data, cloud, and machines. Working as a data scientist, one of the first questions you are going to be asked is that, do you have any familiarity with Git and GitHub and version control systems in general? In this video, I'm going to be talking about three things: Git, GitHub, and version control systems. But what I really would like to do is to begin my explanation with probably a very simple example, just to make it easy for us to understand. All right, let's start with the example. Think of a final report for a master's degree or a thesis or a letter you have to write to someone. But I'm going to stick to the thesis because I find it really easy to understand. So let's imagine I'm a student, I'm a master's degree student, and I have to write a final thesis for my studies. My supervisor says that, yeah, thank you. When you're done, send me your final thesis because I would like to have it look and start commenting and editing and all that. So I do my stuff, I send it to my supervisor, and that is version 1 because no one has done anything on it. I have written it, and it's going to go to my supervisor. My supervisor reads it, edits it, puts comments on it, change this, change that, and all that, sends it back to me on a different date. So I would like to introduce the time here. I sent version 1 a couple of days ago. That has a date stamp on it. My supervisor did a reviewing, send it back to me, version 2, on a different date. I do a bit of a change on it, send it back to him to say, yes, I have applied all the changes. So version 3 on a different date. And this can go back and forth for, let's say, 7 times. So we have 7 versions. My supervisor is happy. Now he's going to send it to external reviewers, to 2 other people to read it, because that's the rule from universities. So it goes out to do different reviewers, version 7 on a specific date, and they start getting back with more comments and additions and all that. And they will have version 8, 9, 10, 11 different dates. In my example, what was really happening, we had different copies, not really copies, but different versions of a product on different times. So I would like your attention on 2 most important things in version control systems. We're going to talk about it. Time and collaboration. When I say, I'm sure you know what is time, but collaboration is the fact that there are different people contributing to this. I'm not really sure if collaboration is the right word, but what I'm really trying to say is that it's a teamwork. There are a couple of people producing results and writing them out. So as a student, I need to be able to keep track of them. Who said what I need to change, what I not need to change, and all those details that we had to do as a student. Okay, now that you have the example, you kind of are ready to ingest what is version control systems. Version control systems are exactly what I said. They are a system that allow you to keep track of changes over time. Not only by yourself, by different team members. Again, going back to those 2 important elements, time and collaboration. Imagine a software development company. They will have different people working on a project, on different projects. For example, I'm a senior data scientist for a big company. There are so many different data science groups that we might be working on one project, or we might be working on one project or as a team. It can get really complicated, and you really want to keep track of who has done what and when, so that when it comes to the final product, the final, say, software, you want to say, okay, I'm going to take version 2 from Amir's work. I'm going to take version 3 from John's work, because they have evolved over time, and you want to take the best pieces. But also you want to make sure that they fit as pieces of puzzle. So Amir's work, if it doesn't fit the group's work, it's not really the best final deliverable. So Amir has to go back, kind of make changes that that fits the puzzle really well. So think of it as a puzzle now. So this is version control systems. So controlling and recording things that are happening over time by different people. Now, what is Git? Git is actually a software, like any other software that you put on your computer, on your laptop, on your tablet. You install it on your machine, and when I say your machine is your laptop, your PC, and it lives on your personal device. So Git has nothing to do with the cloud. It's just on your laptop. But if it is on my laptop, Amir, you said that I'm just going to be collaborating with people and I'm just going to be putting pieces of puzzle together. Yes, that is through GitHub. So Git lives on your computer, keeps track of things. When you do it, it doesn't understand what John has done, doesn't understand what Lisa has done, but understands your work, keeps track of it, and then GitHub is this big container, I would like to call it, but it's not like a container that everything goes there without any records. No, it's not. It's a hosting service for all your contributions that comes through the Git pipeline. So imagine GitHub as this big cloud-based hosting service and Git living on your laptop, on your computer, and kind of connecting through a pipeline and uploading records and times and versions onto GitHub. And that is why we use them in combination. So there are absolutely different things. Git is a software on your computer. GitHub is a cloud-based hosting service. And all you do, all your work that you produce can be saved onto the cloud, which is GitHub, through Git. And this is called version control system altogether. So in this video, I'm not going to talk about any code. You're not going to really see any code. But in my next video, I'm just actually going to show you how this works, how I'm going to produce different versions of work, how a team member is going to produce different versions of work, and how we're going to put it on the cloud. Thank you, stay tuned, and good luck.